Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alejandra and I am so thankful that you are here today. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into today's video. When I stumbled across this topic, let me tell you, I went down this rabbit hole and I was there for hours. There's so many stories, so many legends, so many videos attached to this topic that it is impossible for me to make just one video. As of right now, this is a 3-part series, but seriously, who knows? I'm still doing research and it might turn into more than 3 parts. We'll just have to see. And of course, from today's video title, you can tell that we are talking about el Sistema del Metro de la Ciudad de México. This video in particular is going to focus on los fantasmas del metro, but I do want you to keep in mind that there is a very fine line between a ghost story and a legend. I am going to be showing you guys videos of paranormal activity that's happened in los túneles del metro, but I'm also going to be sharing stories that don't have any videos or any pictures attached. These could be considered legends, but the way I am organizing it is if the story is pertaining to a ghost, it is going to fit in this video. There is going to be a separate video that focuses on the legends of el metro, but that video will not have any ghost stories. The Mexico City Metro, officially known como el Sistema de Transporte Colectivo, is a rapid transit system that serves the metropolitan area of Mexico City, including some municipalities in Mexico State. Construcción del metro empezó on June 17, 1967, and the first inaugural trip was made 2 years later on September 4, 1969. Originally, there was only one line and 16 stations. As of 2015, there are now 12 lines and 190 stops, making it the largest metro system in North America after the New York City subway. In its 52 years of service, el Sistema de Transporte Colectivo, which I will be referring to as El Metro from now on, has had its fair share of tragedies, paranormal events, and fascinating legends attached to its existence. The metro system's construction that began in 1967 resulted in more than 20,000 archaeological findings from various time periods in the history spanning from prehistoric times to the 20th century. La línea azul del metro cruza entre el corazón de la Ciudad de México, which 500 years ago would actually have been the ancient capital city of Tenochtitlan. So it's not crazy that one of the most commonly reported apparitions on this line is that of an ancient Aztec man. The Aztec ghost in the metro station approaches modern-day people and speaks to them in his native language of Nahuatl. And because the language is still spoken today, there are many people who are able to understand him. They report that he asks startled commuters what has happened and where he is, as if he is lost. The Aztec ghost is most commonly seen at the Pino Suarez station. This next station, la Estación de Panteones en la Línea 2, is just fascinating to me. Metro Panteones is best known for its proximity to a number of massive cemeteries, which include el Panteón Español, Monte Sinai, Americano, Alemán, and el Panteón Británico. The Panteones station is located underground, and from my understanding, it travels underneath all these cemeteries while going from La Estación de Panteones to the next stop, which is Tacuba. The location of the station is eerie enough, but the things that are reported down there are just frightening. It's a well-known fact that people try to avoid Panteones as much as they can, and they will actually prefer to get off one stop prior to Panteones and walk to their destination than to get off at that station. Riders often report hearing whispers and knocking on the tunnel walls while waiting for the train. Once on the train, they hear those same knocks and see shadows that disappear as the train gets closer. Metro staff often report that after closing time, you can hear screams in several of the tunnels. The video I'm about to show you is taken at the Tacuba station, and it shows workers documenting a snoring sound that the train is making when all of a sudden you hear screams coming from within the tunnel. Based on the workers' reactions, it's unclear whether they heard the screams or if this is just so common that they choose to ignore them and move on. Let me know what you guys think.
Solo si se le acerca se oye como ronca. Hace rato se oía más fuerte.
Sí, no, no.
Reports of seeing or hearing ghostly children in el metro is muy común, and I want to show you guys this video of paranormal activity supposedly having to do with a ghostly child. Este video es de la línea 3 where metro staff are working on a train when one of the cabins, specifically the one that they are working on, begins to move. When the video was uploaded to YouTube, people started commenting that they could actually hear a little girl say something in the video.
Te voy a grabar para que tú nunca veas que me aguantas de una vez. Ah, sin chaleco, te voy a dar chance.
Órale, puto.
Sin chaleco.
Vaya, estás.
Ah, pero bien, hasta arriba. Si no va a decir tu pollo que qué.
Ahí está, 1, 2, ya.
Ya no se ve nada. ¿Qué pedo contigo? ¿Tú estás
¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Estás temblando?
¿Estás moviendo el vagón?
No, güey. No mames.
Para de mamar, güey. No me vengas como. Vete a la
verga.
Vámonos.
No mames, estás temblando, ¿qué pedo?
Es nada más este.
Sí, güey, chaleco. No mames. A ver, pendejo.
¿No hay nadie más?
No hay nadie, güey.
Háblale al PBI.
No mames, güey, ¿para qué? No, güey, pero nada más es este, güey, ve.
No mames, háblale al PBI, güey.
No, güey. No, a ver, vamos por el chaleco de la verga.
No, güey, no, déjalo ahí. Vámonos. Vámonos.
No mames.
Ahí va pareja, pregúntale.
This next story is a little bit more on the urban legend side, but because it does have to do with a ghostly apparition, we're going to go ahead and tell it in this video. This is the story of the little girl at the Benito Juárez airport station. Se dice que hay una niña of elementary school age que se aparece en el aeropuerto. This girl often approaches unsuspecting passengers and asks for help tying her shoe. When the passenger bends down to tie the shoe, they realize that the girl has no legs, and then she disappears on them. Another variation of the story is that the young girl is often seen playing with a red ball. The girl will then kick the ball to a passenger, and when the passenger looks down, they realize that it's not a ball, and instead it's the young girl's head. This next video didn't have too much of a backstory, but it did leave me wondering. I want you to pay attention to the two people that are being filmed here. In this video, the girl in green seemingly appears out of nowhere. I kind of have my doubts on this. I think it's very possible that the girl could have just been hiding and the camera just didn't see where she was. However, across the platform, we see what looks like an older man. The video shows the girl in green walk away and kind of happens to pan over to the other side of the platform where we see that that man is no longer there. The man just seemingly disappeared as well. It's difficult to know for sure what happened here and if this was truly an apparition caught on camera. Let me know what you guys think about this one. So this does bring us to the end of our video. I hope that you enjoyed these stories about el metro de la Ciudad de Mexico as much as I did. Thank you for watching this far, and remember that this is part 1 of a 3-ish part series. So if you want to be notified when I post the rest of those videos, please subscribe and hit the notification button so that you are notified. If you did like this video, por favor regálenme un like. It will help me out so much. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.